Okay. So, how we're gonna go about ranking every dungeon. I see how we feel, and then I'm gonna write this down. And then after every single dungeon is done, some of them are quest locked, unfortunately, because there's some quests that I don't want to do. Like maybe I don't want to do the entire main campaign to get to Skoldofen, because I already know what I'm gonna rank it, but I have to go in with a critical mind. Why is there little leeches in the river in Bleak Falls Barrow? Maybe that would up the score a bit. But who knows? So we're just gonna go through the dungeons. I don't know if I want to use console commands to, you know, make every dungeon like just already discovered so we can fast travel to it and not have to walk everywhere. But we'll decide that as we go. But for now, we're just gonna go hold by hold pretty much. I think that would be the best way to do it. So, you have the dungeons in Falkreath and in Whiterun. We will obviously do the dungeons in Whiterun hold first. Because, one, it's the easiest. And two, that's just kind of where you start. I mean, you could argue Falkreath, but no. We're just gonna go straight into it. We're gonna count Helgen as a dungeon because it is a dungeon. So I'm just gonna write that down. Helgen. And I'm not gonna be biased. We've all done Helgen millions of times, and we've all done Bleak Falls Barrow millions of times. But just because I'm bored of it doesn't mean it's a bad dungeon. Just because I did it so much. And I realized that the community content has stuff on here that I probably shouldn't be showing on YouTube, but you know what? It's fine. I think I'm a small enough channel to get away with it. If people just why don't people just play like an anime game? I mean, more power to Skyrim. That's cool. I mean, I like anime, but I guess that's not really anime at that point. That's the dark side. Oh fuck, I have mods installed. Shit. Dude. It's been so long since I've played this game. It's only been a few months. But I have mods installed. We're gonna have to fix that. My UI is gonna be all fucked up. But yeah, we're just gonna go hold by hold, do all the dungeons in that hold, and then move on. Oh yeah, so guess I should divide them up, huh? Alright, so the first one will be Whiterun hold. And we'll just start off with Helgen and then go into Bleak Falls and just kind of explore every dungeon, fort
Finally awake.
we can find.
You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that
I don't know who I want to play. Like, I don't know
Stormcloaks.
who I want to be this time.
Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell.
Actually, wait. Oh, fuck, I can't load. I should have just loaded a prisoner, so we didn't have to sit through this. But, I mean, it's iconic.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Ooh. Frame drop. I always get a frame drop right there.
Watch your tongue.
Even on console, like on an Xbox, I'd get a frame drop right there.
Ulfric, the Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
Your mom says. Oh.
But Sovngarde awaits.
Maybe we should just make Ralof.
This isn't happening.
Ralph. Maybe we should just make Ralph.
What village are you
Ralof
from,
that just has brown hair.
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home. Rorik, Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
Lori Croft? No, Crop. Fuck. Dude, I messed up my own joke. Lori Crop.
Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Dude, I just...
Look at him.
Nothing to end a long day like some good old Skyrim here.
Like the Thalmor are with him.
Why does this game look more vibrant?
But they had something to do with this.
I don't think I have any graphic or lighting mods on. I think it's just script extender.
This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Elod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny. When I was a boy, imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Where are they going?
To go inside with the cub.
Yeah, little
Why?
cub.
I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts.
Move it.
Why are we stopping?
Oh,
Why
I thought Hadvar was broken for a second. Like, they scripted this and it's still pretty janky. I get that this game is more than a decade old at this point, but it's still funny.
Face your death with some courage, thief. You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood.
Well, we're also gonna have to do a little bit of the Civil War, at least just like the first mission.
Of Rorikstead.
No, I'm
Man,
not
we're
a
gonna have to
rebel.
do a lot of stuff. I forget how many dungeons are like kind of quest log.
You're not gonna kill me.
Twilight Sepulchre. Oh, fuck.
Anyone else?
We're gonna have to do the entire Thieves Guild.
You there. Step forward.
I didn't plan this very well. Okay, I didn't plan this at all, to be honest with you.
Who are you?
Who am I? We were an orc, last time we did Skyrim, which was getting every artifact. We were Zork. Let's see, we've been a Khajiit twice now. That was Dumpy. We've been a High Elf. We're Nord in our collecting every unique artifact in Oblivion, which I kind of forgot we were doing. We'll get back to that at some point. So, we have Redguard, Wood Elf, Imperial, Dark Elf, Breton, and Argonian. What is the most, like, explorer kind of vibe? You know? I mean, an Argonian. I like playing as an Argonian. A Dark Elf. We could just do a Nord. We could just do Ralph. Ralof's evil twin. It's so stupid. Redguard would be fun. But do I want to dual wield? That's the question. I haven't played a mage in a long time, and I really want to play a mage. I mean, you can be a mage, whatever. I'm not doing this on extreme difficulty. We're here to rank the dungeons, man. Wood Elf would be cool, but I usually play as Wood Elves. I usually play as a Khajiit, Wood Elf, or Argonian when I'm just playing by myself, just doing a casual playthrough. Also Dark Elf sometimes. You know what? Let's be wild here. Let's be an Argonian. I think we'll go with Lori Crop here. I don't know, man. We'll be an Argonian. A pink Argonian. No? Alright, we gotta make... Oh, you can't really see the scars with the pink, though. That's unfortunate. We gotta make our character here look like an actual explorer, you know? Battle-hardened. Not gonna be phased. Ooh. Wait, hold up. That's actually kind of sick. Hold up. I like that red. I like that blood red right there. The blood of the... guess. No, there's bandits. Blood of the bandits. There you go. I mean, I don't really... I gotta have at least somewhat of a unique character here, you know? A vibrant lizard? Should we have a vibrant lizard? Very colorful. Ooh, that orange is kind of nice. Oh, wait. White, hold on. Yeah. That looks good to me. And then we'll have, like, the red right there. Oh, dude, our character already looks cool. Sure. I kind of just like the default eyes. I think the default eyes look the coolest. Oh, you can't really see the eyeliner. Yeah. Oh, yeah, see, look, our character already looks... This is the coolest Argonian you've ever seen. Already. I can already tell. Yeah, sure. The feathers are quite nice, so we'll do the feathers. Oh, wait, those aren't even feathers. Why did I think there were feathers on earrings right there? I'm blind. Oh, that's not bad. Well, I kind of like that, so we'll do that. Time for a name. This is the most important part. Besides having a cool looking character, the name... I think we're just gonna go with Lori Crop here. There we go. Boom.
Are you a relative of one of the Riften dock workers?
Okay, if my UI is messed up, we're just gonna have to
She's not on the list.
get rid of the mods that I had installed for some reason.
By your orders, Captain. I'm
Like I said, it's
We'll
been
make
a
sure
while
your
since
remains
I've
are returned to Blackmarsh.
actually played the game. At least a few months. Long enough for me to forget that I have I have mods on. Average Skyrim moment, right?
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos.
We'll be an Argonian
Now the
mage.
Empire's
We'll mainly
going to
focus
put
on
you
magic
down.
here, because it's
And
been a
we
while. Magic-focused character. It's my favorite way to play these games.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we
commend these souls to
Aetherius.
Blessings of the eight divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
Learn. As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all
Honestly,
morning.
he's lucky. He's getting spared here. There'll be a point in time where we're just gonna have a dragon flying around us every 5 minutes.
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the lizard!
Hey, I have a name. I'm not just the lizard. Maybe I should have named my character just the lizard.
To the block, prisoner.
That would be realism to the max. They address me by name.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the clouds.
Dragon!
Okay. Let me move. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to wait for when we to see if our our UI is actually messed up.
Hammond, you need to get over here! Now! Stay close to the wall!
At one of these points, I'm just gonna end up just doing the speed run strat. Just skip the entire dungeon. But we can't do that. Nope. Helgen is a dungeon.
We're escaping, Headhart. You're not stopping us this time.
Who do I go with? Let's go with the Imperials.
Looks like we're the only ones made.
Maybe we should have done
Was that
Ralph.
really a dragon?
Evil
Bring us
Rayloff.
to the end times. We should. There you go.
Bam!
Take a look around. There should be plenty.
Oh yeah, it's messed up.
I'm going to see if I can find something for these bones.
Okay, listen. I know we just play the game,
But I get that armor.
but I need to have my UI normal here. Okay, we should be all good now. I guess I didn't really have to get rid of the mods, I just had to load up the script extender. I forgot to launch it from there, so... Hey, I don't know what mods are on here. The best dungeon is the one in Oblivion where you lead the adventurers through. Tyler, I agree. And I'm sorry you've missed it, like, twice now. Listen. Fate just did not want you to see it, man. And as unfortunate as it is, you are right, though. That is the best dungeon they've ever done. I agree with that. Because one, it's interactive. It's very fun to go through the dungeon differently with the adventurers. And two, you get Dawn/Duskfang. My favorite weapon in the entire series. Why are they dying so fast? What was I doing last time I played this game? I might have been recording like some footage like for a background for an unfinished video, believe it or not. I have a lot of those. Yeah, that's by far my favorite dungeon in the series. Oblivion is just the GOAT, man. I still don't know what's faster, what's faster to level up destruction. Rapid firing it? Or is it how long you cast it?
Find some potions. Might come in handy.
Because from the destruction, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Exploit? Where you get just unbound storms, you cast it, and while you're holding down the cast buttons, you fast travel, and it's at 100. So I would imagine it's like how long you hold it down, right? After all these years and all these hours, I still don't know. I'm still unsure. Yeah. Oh.
Don't you even know what's going on? A dragon is attacking Helgen.
Hey, watch it.
Okay, you can walk on through now. Thank you.
We need to find a way out of here.
Although, come to think of it, I did hear some odd noises coming from over there.
Come with us. We need to get out of here.
You have no authority over me, boy.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under attack.
Forget the old man. I'll come with you.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage.
You don't say, Hadvar.
Lost the key ages ago, or dreamed for weeks.
See if you can get it open.
Okay, we have to be thinking critically about Helgen here.
Picks.
We are ranking this.
Shoot. Take.
So can't just be walking around all willy-nilly here. Sparks. Love me some lightning. Fire in general, yes, is better because of the burn over time.
There's no way out.
But lightning is just so much cooler than fire, and will always be cooler than fire. Alright. Come on, guys. We got some rebels to kill.
Where's the way out?
Yo, what's up, trash boat? Oh! See, they can't do anything against the power of lightning. You're dead already? I'm being scammed here. I got a few minutes to watch. Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad you stopped by, trash boat. I gotta show you the wonderful character that we are embarking this journey on. Okay, I will do flames here though. It's required. They're not even standing in it. Oh, at least one of them is. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay. Our character is Lori Crop. An excellent dungeon raider. Yep. That's our character. Okay. You know, let's take in the vibes of this room. I think this is the best looking part of Helgen here. With the lighting, the falling water from somewhere. I don't know exactly where this water is coming from above us. But it's a nice vibe, you know, with the running water here. I guess there is a waterfall, but that doesn't explain why there's water right here. I see Argonian hands already. What? You got a problem with Argonians? I do like this room a lot. I don't really have I don't have a whole lot to say about Helgen or Bleak Falls Barrow, just because, you know, when you go through it so many times, it's just, you know, this is Helgen and this is Bleak Falls. You know, the tutorial dungeon, so it's not gonna be anything crazy. We gotta keep that in mind. This is the first dungeon of the game. You could argue, oh, Bleak Falls is, Helgen isn't really a dungeon. It's a dungeon, okay? This is literally the tutorial. Yeah, the name, that was just kind of improv. I thought it was funny, at least. Lori Crop? Come on now. Original character, for sure. It is an iconic dungeon purely because we've all been there a million times. Yes, it is very iconic. Like, you can't argue with it. It is special, and you know, no matter how many times you go through it, it brings you that little sense of joy, because you're like, ah, I remember when I was a wee lad going through here for the first time. But, you know, it's short, it's sweet, and it doesn't overstay. And that's a good thing, because if Helgen was a little bit longer than it already is, I would probably have to lower my score, because I already have a score set for Helgen and Bleak Falls. And I'm sure you guys already have a score for those two as well. I mean, what, like, it's, everybody has their personal preference, you know? But that is Helgen. And in my little notebook here, for it being the first dungeon of the game, there's not a whole lot of enemies, not a whole lot of secret areas to go. I'm gonna give Helgen a solid 6. It doesn't show off uniqueness to the point where, like, the only unique part about it is it being the first dungeon in the game, and it being somewhat iconic. But I'm going to give it a solid 6. It's a little bit better than average. It's a great tutorial, but there's nothing too special about it. Right? So, I mean, would you count Bleakfall as Whiterun Hold? I guess so. So the next dungeon we will do is Bleak Falls. Oh, and for those of you just joining, how we're gonna do this is we're just gonna go hold by hold. So, you know, we'll do Whiterun, the Whiterun Hold, all of this, and then we'll probably go down to Falkreath. We'll do Falkreath Hold. And then after that, I don't know if the Reach is a bit scary. Solitude is whatever. Morthal is whatever. We could just do Morthal. Morthal's pretty small. After that, and Dawnstar, and then make our way around. But that would just. We could start with the Rift. We could go Whiterun, Falkreath, Rift, then Windhelm, then go like this way. But I think we should do Whiterun first. Obviously, that's the starting zone, and then we'll go to Falkreath, and we could do Markarth, and then Solitude, and then Morthal and Dawnstar, and make our way around. So yeah, I think that's the plan here. We'll just get the first two iconic dungeons over with. I mean, they're both technically tutorial dungeons, if we're being honest. Because once you go through Bleak Falls, you pretty much know how to go through every Nordic ruin in the game. Unfortunately, but that's really just how it is. The stone door puzzles and the traps and the Draugr. But then we could do hold by hold, but here's the thing. Guild quests and story quests. We at some point do have to do those to get into the some dungeons. Not all of them, but some. We are doing a mage build, so I will do the mage sign. Oh, well, actually, I guess the first one up next is Ember Shard Mine. I completely forgot about Ember Shard Mine. Let me write it down here. You know, I'd also put Ember Shard up there. You know, it's the dungeon right out of Helgen that you don't really have a quest marker to go into. So, you know, you can just use your free will and go into here. But we'll go through it. Don't tell me to get lost. That's rude. What? Imagine looking at Lori Crop and saying, get lost. What? Are the wolves aggroed onto me right now? The mines? Yeah. I'm pretty much... Because, like, you know, you have the Nordic ruins and then the Dwemer ruins and, you know, caves and forts and all that. But I'd consider the mine, like, every area that you explore, loot, and kill bad guys, I'd consider that a dungeon. There's a lot, to be sure, but, like, some of them are pretty short. So, I don't think it will take as long as doing every quest in Morrowind. That took a lot longer than I expected. But it should be fun. Okay. This room, I will say, peak. Peak mine right here. A lot of the mines are pretty bare bones, you know. Like, all you'll see is this in a mine, right? Just stone and some wood stairs. This has got a little pool. A waterfall. It's so yummy. I don't know if that's the right word to use, yummy. But that's the best way I could describe this room right here. It's very... I'm not a critic, if you haven't caught on. I don't have very good critique skills here. But, like, I'm purely going based off of vibes. Like, that's my judging score. Is it filled with annoying enemies? Is it too long? Is it too short? Does it have cool locations like this? I mean, this is really cool. I like the vibe. I'm like, hell yeah. And another great thing about Ember Shard Mine is, yeah, this, like, the area you walk into, like the pine forest, this looks like it would be a mine in a pine forest. With all the roots hanging down and everything. Small details like that, man. It's very nice. Oh, I could just loot him for the key, huh? I could just, you know, do it and upgrade my lockpicking skill, but... Lori Crop doesn't need that. I will regret those words in a little bit. Probably next stream. Hey! Yeah, that's the correct response to getting burned. This room is also... I've never really sat down and thought about Ember Shard Mine. But genuinely, after, like, really sitting here and thinking about, like, my enjoyment of this place, I really think it's a cool mine. I think it's one of the coolest mines, if not the coolest mine. And then again, I could just not be remembering a certain location that I'm just like, wow, that's crazy. Actually, unless you consider where you get Blood Skull Blade. I'm forgetting the mine. The mine in Raven Rock. That mine is also cool. Also the mine in Markarth, the Stone Keep mine, where you fight the giant spider Nimi, I think. That is that spider's name. But this one, like, out of just like a random mine, I love waterfalls. It could just be the waterfall. If it has a waterfall, there's a good chance I'm just gonna rank it pretty high. But I mean, like, in my first few playthroughs, I really didn't do Ember Shard Mine because I was just like, I don't need anything in there. What the fuck? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get the Mace of Molag Bal or Dawnbreaker and just fly through the game. Why would I need iron ore? Crafting? Puh. I don't need that. But as the more I played, I found that I actually enjoy crafting my armor and weapons a bit more than just using unique ones. But it genuinely, it just depends on my character. If they'd use a Daedric artifact or a unique weapon like Chillrend. It just depends. But Ember Shard Mine. It's the first dungeon you come across to that doesn't have a arrow pointing at it. So, you know, the game isn't telling you to go in there. It's purely up to you. I'd say it's good because you can get extra loot to sell and extra experience. But overall, the vibes, I mean, it had 2 waterfalls. That first room had a small waterfall with a pool, which, great aesthetic, you know? And then the main room with the bridge and that big waterfall and the lighting. The lighting was also really good in Ember Shard. I would give Ember Shard a nice 7. It is small. It is short. So, you know, you're in and out of there in like 2 minutes. Nothing really crazy happened enemy-wise or uniqueness-wise, but 2 waterfalls with 2 pools, I think that deserves a 7. And you get easy iron ore at the beginning, better like some loot to sell, extra gold, gems, and all that goodie. Speaking of gems, I forgot to grab them, I think. I don't know. I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep. So that could play a factor into literally everything.
What is it now, Mother?
Hadvar is already here? He's usually walking in the moment you get close to Riverwood. Alright, Alvor.
Ain't every day we get visitors, of course. But what's all
Take
this
what I
about?
need, you say.
What
But
are
I
you
take
two doing?
all of your money. And everything I can sell.
What? That explains what I saw
Alvor,
earlier.
that would be very nice of you.
The Jarl. We need to get word to Jarl.
Okay.
To send whatever soldiers he can.
Like, they actually just don't care that I'm robbing them of their entire life savings. Like, genuinely. Wouldn't you be a little...
How did you get away? I don't know where to start.
Like I say, I'm Alvor's... not Alvor? Hadvar's friend, but
We will stop the now.
I'm still a random person.
We were attacked. By a
And they're just letting me take all the money they have. Listen, Alvor, you're a great blacksmith and all, but Riverwood's a small town. I don't think you'd be making that money. Girder, on the other hand, running the mill?
Well,
Oh,
one of us has to do something.
Girder's rich.
I said no. No one. Yeah.
Rich,
An
rich,
ornament.
for sure.
You could?
Maybe you could
I've
talk
got
some
some coin
sense into
coming
my
in from my
pig-headed
last
brother.
shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back.
Oh, I will.
Have a look.
I need to sell you some things, Lucan. Shit, I forgot with... Okay, well, controller time is over. I need to switch to PC. Mouse and key. Because, Sky UI does not like controllers. Alright. I'm gonna sell you all of this stuff. Armor? Don't need that. I'm wearing foot wraps. I just realized I didn't even put boots on. That's... That's embarrassing. Yeah, I did not pick up those gems. Oops.
Now, if you're going to get
I
those
did get a
things,
new
you should head to
keyboard for
Bleak
Christmas. My partner gave it to me. It's very nice. It feels a lot more responsive, if that makes sense, than my other keyboard. Like, my other keyboard was good. But, like, and, like, it didn't have, like, delay in between inputs. But, like, this one just feels so much, like, snappier. It's very nice. Also, you know, it's been a while since I streamed. I think since October. I hope everybody had good holidays, you know? The holidays just don't feel the same without snow. And you know, I live in an area that gets quite a bit of snow. At least should get quite a bit of snow, and there's just been nothing. Like, actually nothing. And I would imagine that's how it is everywhere. At least in the States. I don't know about Europe. Or the other countries. Yeah, here, no snow. Like, it was weird to go swimming in an outdoor pool on, like, Christmas Eve. Like, what? Why is it 60 degrees right now? It should be below freezing. I gotta save my carry weight. Our carry weight isn't that great, and we're about to go into Bleak Falls. So I should save my carry weight for then. There's a lot of nice treasure in there. I already know what I'm gonna rank Bleak Falls. Even though, you know, you go through it a million times and it's just like, Bleak Falls. This by itself is at least 3 points, right? We're doing a 1 to 10 scale here. You know, there's no really credentials that it has to hit, just vibes, purely vibes and enemies. That's our ranking system. 1 out of 10. But this is at least 3 points right here. This is aura. Very snowy northern UK, but down south I got none. So it is everywhere. Fucking AI, man. It's sad. You know? I would love a white Christmas. But like the last 2 years, maybe 3, I can't really remember that far back, but last 2 years, man, like this year and last year, it's just been nothing. It's like this isn't the holidays, man. The lights don't hit the same if there's no snow on the ground. But nonetheless, holidays are always a good time. Don't mind if I do. I'll take the lockpick. Level up. Oh, okay, I don't know if I've told this. I don't know if I've told this story. So, my father made me play Oblivion before I ever got to play Skyrim, right? And you know, when you level up in Oblivion, it doesn't really make a loud noise. So I'm probably like 8 years old, maybe 9 years old, and I get to Riverwood and I level up, and it was so loud. I don't know if I had headphones on or what, but it was so loud, it genuinely scared me. I jumped. And every time I hear that sound, I always remember that. Sitting there on the family computer, just, duh! Because it's so loud. I don't know if they, like, turned the volume down on the level up, with the, you know, special edition and whatnot, because this was, like, OG Skyrim. So it might have just been louder in there. I don't know if they did that. It sure feels like it, though. Sorry, buddy, I gotta burn you. Destruction levels up slow. I need all the XP I can get. Ooh, you almost got me. Lori Crop is too nimble and too quick. Didn't even hit me. I'm just that agile. I'm like, oh, what's the lizard? What's the lizard that lives in, like, the desert? I don't know which desert, but it's like super quick, and like when you slow it down, it's like flopping its little webbed feet. That's Lori Crop. That's the kind of lizard Lori Crop is. Oh god, hold on. I know. I know. It's God, I don't play Skyrim for 3 months and I'm losing all of my knowledge. Oh, 10,000 hours in my entire life? Oh, 3 months will make me forget right away. I'm sure it'll come back to me. I also, a little bit ago, found so I traded in all of my Pokemon games, but there was one that I forgot, and it was Pokemon White 2, because I traded in Soul Silver, Black 2, and I think just White 1. I don't think I had the first Black Pokemon, like the Black Edition, but I found White 2. And I didn't get very far. I didn't beat the game. But I was like, there was the lightning dungeon in the city. I remember that dungeon being really hard the last time I played it, like back on my DS when I was a wee little lad. And I go through here. I have my Sandile, okay? I have my... Dude, Sandile's the GOAT, by the way. I love Sandile. But Sandile just fucked the gym up so hard. I didn't lose one Pokemon. Sandile carried me. And I was like, what was little me doing? Why did I struggle so hard with this? But granted, little me really never switched off of my starter Pokemon. I never switched off of my starter Pokemon, okay? Emboar is just too cool. Actually, no, Snivy. I usually did Snivy. I think Snivy is my favorite out of that generation starter Pokemon. So I guess Servine. Servine's the GOAT. Or I guess Snivy and all the evolutions. Zebra Tail Lizard. Hold on, I'm gonna have to fact check this. Because I have the... I know what the lizard looks like. I just don't remember what the name is. I used to be really into National Geographic. My favorite one was about a black widow. Zebra tail lizard. I'm gonna look this up. I gotta fact check this. It is the zebra tail lizard. Yeah, that's Lori Crop right there. Okay, okay. As a spider enthusiast, not really. I really don't know that much about spiders. I just really like spiders. I think they're very cool. I also think it's interesting that these frostbite spiders are literally camel spiders. I think that's pretty interesting. Well, an interesting choice of a spider to base off your spider-type enemies off of. They're cool. But, this room right here, peak, dude. All the little egg sacs and all the webs and the spider just falling down out of the giant hole in the sky. I don't know if that's outside or not. Looks like it. This room is very cool. It has a unique vibe to it. You don't see this a whole lot in Nordic ruins. I mean, you'll see some spider areas, but none of them are quite like this grandiose. And I think it's very nice. Goodbye, Arvel. Arvel. But yeah, going back to the Pokemon thing. I was like, actually, I remember these games being like so much harder. I was like, wow. I guess because my frontal lobe is developing. Or I guess almost developed. I still got a few years, but it's there. I would love to do, I'd love to, like, do a Pokemon stream one day. Like, I don't know if we'd go through the entire game, but I think it'd be pretty cool. Also, I've been feeling the vibe of playing Twilight Princess again. That is the only Zelda game I have ever actually beat. So, I mean, it is my favorite. I haven't played a whole lot of Zelda games. I've played Wind Waker. I've played Skyward Sword. Not all of these are to completions because I didn't have the console. Like, it wasn't my console or my game. It was my cousin's. Skyward Sword. I don't think I've played Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, which is unfortunate because, you know, those are classics and you only ever hear good things about them. But, Phantom Hourglass and Twilight Princess were... Twilight Princess is the only Zelda game I've ever beat, and, Phantom Hourglass was the one I had on my DS. So I played that one too. I don't think I ever beat it though. I think I got too lost in the dungeons. Goated game? Yeah, Twilight Princess is really goated. Besides the open world. My only gripe is the open world. Like, it should, like, I see the vision, but man is it bad. It's not really open world, but the open world parts of the game, like traveling to different areas. Just a little bit of a slog because it's so empty. I guess since I'm on mouse and key now, I can just favorite these. I've been feeling the itch to play a lot of games. So, like, I've been wanting to play Cyberpunk. That's why it was, again, that's why, always at the beginning of the year, or towards the end of the year, Cyberpunk just merges its way into, yeah, I want to play that. Same with, Souls games. Those two always hit at the same time. But, basically after we're done with this, we'll do a Cyberpunk playthrough. But eventually, I want to do a Souls marathon. So we just go through each of the games. I don't have a PS5 anymore, so no Demon Souls or Bloodborne, but want to go through all the games that I can play, because it's been a while since I've played them all back to back. And I like those games. And I also want to do a Final Fantasy marathon, because I really enjoy the Final Fantasy series. My goodness. But I've never actually played all of them and or beaten all of them. So I'd also like to do that at some point too. I mean, okay, this room, pretty cookie cutter Nordic ruin room. Nothing too crazy about it. As unique as Bleak Falls is, because it is one of the more unique Nordic ruins, because, you know, Bethesda was like, yeah, dude, let's show this shit off. It still just has that element of, if you took a picture, right? Okay, hold on. Where am I? I'm so turned around right now. Oh my goodness. Like, if you just took a picture of this, like this, would you be able to tell it's Bleak Falls? Not really. This, maybe. Or just like this like a picture like this. Like, if this was just a screenshot, you wouldn't be able to tell it's Bleak Falls. You wouldn't. So, that is gonna dock at some points. But then, you enter rooms like this room. So unique. So cool. And again, it does have a waterfall. I will try not to base my judgments off of the waterfalls only in dungeons, okay? I'll try my best, but it's definitely at least 1 point every time. And the little river that runs down through the rest of, like, this little area. Oh my god, it's so good. Dungeon GeoGuessr? Oh god. I've actually tried I've actually played Skyrim GeoGuessr, and I actually did pretty well. I think it would be a fun, like, little stream bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, not the entire stream, but like for a little bit, I think it'd be fun. But like, I mean, just look at this. You saw the waterfall, and now you just see the. Actually, I wonder if you can see the. Unless it was a mod. I don't think it was. It might have been a mod. Oh well. Lame. We will take a pickaxe, though. We might need that at some point. You never know. And, you know, you saw the waterfall, and you just follow it down into another waterfall. Peak, dude. It's so peak. I could genuinely cry at how good that is. Yeah, I already, you know, since I've been through this so many times, as everybody has, I already know the score I'm gonna give Bleak Falls. But after that, I don't have a set score in mind. But Helgen and Bleak Falls, I did have a set score in mind already. But like, look at that. Waterfall into a stream, into another waterfall, into another stream. Oh my god. Oh. It's beautiful. Let's just hold on. I'll put you back. You're ruining the vibe, man. Oh, it's beautiful. I love me some waterfalls in this game. That's one thing I wish Oblivion had. Waterfalls. I mean, it does, but it's not really waterfalls, you know? More like fountains, I guess. I mean, this room is cool, but it's mainly just the lighting. The lighting just makes this room look a lot cooler. The pillars are a nice touch, but it's like this could be in any other, you know, Nordic ruin. He doesn't even know what to do. He genuinely doesn't. I don't think I've really been hit, like, at all. God, I'm just too good with the magic. Listen, I know magic can be pretty boring to watch, but how many times when I was streaming regularly, when we were doing, like, you know, like every quest in the games, every artifact, you know, all that stuff, how many times have I said, I want to do a mage build, I want to go back to a magic build, something that I'm quite fond of, and I never did. I mean, battle mage, sure, but a pure mage? But, fuck. Lori Crop would be using a bow. And pistols, but we don't have pistols. We don't have handguns. So I guess the closest thing would be magic. Alright. Like lightning bolt? It's not semi-automatic. I'm semi-automatic. My hair is wait. How does it go? My something's schizophrenic. I don't know, man. Okay, this room, again, cool, sure. But it like, after everything we've seen so far in Bleak Falls, right? You know, the waterfalls, the uniqueness of Bleak Falls, because let's be honest, it is very unique. It is a very unique Nordic ruin. After everything we've seen, especially the previous room, this is just, you know, it's not the same. It just doesn't hit the same. Bleak Falls is full of ups and downs. It starts off really cool. You walk up, you see, you know, it's snowing, it's foggy, and you just see the outline of Bleak Falls. You head inside, it's this grand open area with bandits, and you head further in, and you see, you know, this beautiful outside area in a tomb, and you're like, dude, this is so peak. And then it goes into, you know, gray walls, and then it goes back to peak, and then it just goes back into, you know, just gray walls. It's full of ups and downs, you know. It sets off, like, the Bleak Falls standard, it sets the bar really high when you first walk up to it and walk inside of it. And then there's just points where you're like, I could go without it. Did I take the Golden Claw? Did I loot Arvel's body? I guess we'll find out. But you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, that room was kind of bland compared to what we've seen, right? I did take it. Okay. And then you open up this door and you see one of the coolest final rooms in a dungeon. Like a boss room, I guess. Right? You know, you go up these stairs, you're like, oh, wow, what's up next? Bats. Fucking bats. We're in the bat cave right now. When was the last time you went into a Nord ruin and you had bats fly at you the moment you walked up the stairs, right? And then you enter into this gloriously lit area, the light shining down on the word wall. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waterfalls. You have 5 waterfalls in here. This is super cool. Every time I go into Bleak Falls, I love this room. I will always just take a second and look at it because it is such a cool, pretty room. And you can't tell me otherwise. You can't look at this and be like, mid, it's okay. You can't. You can't. This is literally like if Worldwide by Big Time Rush was a room, like a little area inside of a Skyrim dungeon. You can't tell me that's mid. You can't. It's impossible. You're just lying to yourself. You're robbing yourself of happiness and joy. That's all you're doing if you think this room is mid. We do have a level up. An overlord? Already? I guess it's usually an overlord, right? The way the bats fly? Yeah, it's peak. The bats are saying hello. We will disenchant that. Enchanting will be a big thing. For us. But let's go grab this chest over here. And then we'll level up. I usually don't grab this chest because it doesn't really have anything good in it, but I'm feeling a little extra today. Ooh. Alrighty. It is unfortunate that we have to do the entire main story to get to Skuldolphin. I could realistically just command myself there. Just open up the console and just teleport me here, please. Beam me up. I don't know if I'll do that, though. Like I said, because realistically, I could just open up the console and type TMM1 and have every location discovered and just fast travel to it, but part of the joy is, you know, going, like, walking up to the dungeon. Potion of Destruction is actually crazy RNG. Magicka, please. Oh, we had 2 level ups. More Magicka. Destruction. Awesome Sauce. We'll also just do Apprentice Destruction. And then next one we'll get, dual casting. But let's go to Lucan here and get our 500 gold. We need money. It's crazy to me that he will still have his shop open at 2:30 in the morning. And he'll never again do it. He'll always be closed, and it's heartbreaking because sometimes I don't want to wait, man.
Don't let my
At least
put this back where it belongs.
we will become a vampire,
Never
though.
forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
It's just you're more powerful as a mage, as a vampire. But like, at least it's not like Oblivion and Morrowind where you take sun damage. You know, you get nerfed in the sun, sure, but that's livable. Unless you're fighting a dragon. Then the dragon, doesn't matter how much health you have, that dragon's just gonna... Oh, right, I gotta talk about the score. I'm yapping too much. Okay, Bleak Falls. You first walk up to Bleak Falls, like I said. Through the fog and the snow, you see the outline of it. And you're like, wow, this is so cool. Because it is. You walk in, there's a big grand opening. You're like, dude, this place is gonna be sick. And then you go through it and you're like, okay. At least it's hard to like describe these things as somebody who's seen it a million times. Just like all of you, all 7 of you watching right now can agree with me that we've been through Bleak Falls so many times. It's just another Nordic dungeon, right? What we tend to forget is how unique it is compared to most of the other Nordic dungeons. So you will go through, you kill a few bandits, and then you get into the spider room, which I think is a very cool room with all the egg sacs and webs. Very, very cool room. You don't see a whole lot of that in this game. So that's another point, right? And then you go through and it's, you know, more cookie cutter Nordic ruin kind of areas, and then you get to that waterfall part that I'm talking about. And then you see the stream. There's a nice little stream that goes through the gate that you have to get through. And then you follow the stream and it goes into another waterfall with this big hole in the ground that you got to traverse down through walkways, and at the end of the waterfall there's another stream that leads from the waterfall, which is really cool. I really like that room too. And then, you know, you go through some more. Yep, this is a Nordic ruin area. And then you get to the boss room. And that boss room is probably one of my favorite areas in this game. I don't know if it's top 5, but it is something that every playthrough I just got to admire for a little bit. So with that, I'm giving Bleak Falls Barrow an 8 out of 10 on the vibe scale. I think it's a great dungeon. It's not too long, and it's not too short. Sometimes it can feel too long when you're just like kind of just getting to a point in the main story where you have the shouts unlocked and stuff, and you're like, I don't want to do this. But, you know, it's not too short, not too long. It doesn't... It's just the right length where you don't get bored of it or you don't get enough of it. And I think it's perfect. I think Bleak Falls is one of the most perfect dungeons in the game. The enemy placement isn't obnoxious. It's not annoying. I don't remember the name of the cave. I really don't. But it's part of a quest that you walk into this cave. It's somewhere near Riften in the Rift area, I think. You walk into this cave, right? And the quest doesn't appear until you start hearing a voice talking through the cave. Oh, dude, I already know. That's going to be a low score. The enemy placement, the mages that they have in there, oh my goodness. I like that is the lowest of the low. That is like a good example. If I could remember the place, I'll think about it. But at the moment, I don't remember it at all. I don't remember what it's called. That is like such a good example of bad enemy placement, and just it's obnoxious. It's not fun. Just because they're casting Ice Storm over and over and over at you, and that spell does a lot of damage to you. But I think we can all think of a few dungeons right now that just have obnoxious enemy placement, and it just makes the dungeon unfun. Dwemer Ruins. Literally most of the Dwemer Ruins, they're obnoxious, man. But we are here to be critical and not biased. So maybe next time I go through that cave I was talking about, and I'll actually enjoy my time there. I highly doubt it, but you know, maybe. I have to keep an open mind. Blackreach, what, you know, could change my mind about that whole area. Blackreach itself, but the Aftland, I think, Alftand, the Dwemer Room before Blackreach. You know, it's cool, sure, but it's too long. Like, if you don't skip it, if you don't do like little skips throughout the dungeon, you're gonna be in that dungeon for well over an hour. That's a good example of a dungeon overstaying its welcome.
And we show up to solve problems. Not for me. The old man's got it. If you go to him.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to do the companions. I don't want to be a werewolf, man. That is not something Lori Crop wants to do. Whiterun stables discovered. Also, I'm sorry for like the camera like going up and down like every now and then like that. I'm shaking my leg, and then therefore it's shaking my hand. I don't realize that I'm shaking my leg like that until like my screen is bugging out. So I do apologize for that. I'll try to keep it down. I'll take it down a notch. What are you doing?
say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about.
I'm
Official business. Fine.
gonna take the free speech
Keep an eye on
increase.
you.
Next dungeon. I don't know. It's the first dungeon I come across. Probably White River Watch, because it's just across the bridge. We just passed it, but I would like to discover Whiterun real quick. We gotta wait till daytime. Whiterun is a beautiful castle, I guess, city. Look at that. Oh yeah. I also needed shopkeepers to be open.
Have you met the finest weapons and armor?
I like how she just immediately ignores that guy. Okay, we don't have a whole lot to sell.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I do need a disenchanter. I guess that is the reason why I came over here.
I'm here to buy food, Nazim. I suppose you don't need to worry about that.
And I guess we could talk to the Jarl.
Dragons I can handle. This talk of dragons.
I don't want dragons to spawn just yet. I would like to have decent spells before then. Because fighting dragons with flames and sparks is horrendous. It's like actually just fighting a dragon without dragon rend gets real old real quick. As much as I love this game. Irlith, no. Get off of the Arcane Enchanter. Fucking Farengar. Nobody wants you here, dude. Take the hint. I mean, you could. Oh,
The meaning of this
shit.
Well, that explains why the
Like the Ebony Blade quest. You can literally just kill Farengar and nobody cares. Nobody cares. That says a lot. Yeah, we'll do White River Watch. I think that's the name of the cave. Pretty positive. I'm writing it down before I discover it because I'm just that positive. White River Watch. This is another short one. This is another short little cave here. The reason why I wanted to do Whiterun Hold first is because the dungeons really aren't that long in this hold. Very beginner friendly dungeons. You know what I'm saying? Like, the game knows you're level 3 in this area. For the most part. For most of the dungeons in here. I'm just kind of grouping together like forts, caves, ruins, all as dungeons, mines, if there's enemies in the mines. That's just all a dungeon to me. Well, ain't this a surprise? Ooh! Got him! Dude, they actually can't touch me. Mage is easy mode in this game. And well, to be fair, in any Elder Scrolls game, being a mage, you know, sure, the beginning can be rough, especially in the older ones. Skyrim, not so much, but, you know, little magicka, and, like, once you run out of magicka, you're just kind of helpless. Can't really attack. I mean, you could just pull out a weapon if you're a battle mage, but pure mage, you know. Skyrim's probably the most forgiving with it. Morrowind, on the other hand, though. Maybe if I actually knew what the fuck I was doing in Morrowind, it wouldn't be so bad. Oh, what the hell? I was stuck in dialogue. Mage versus mage. Your filthy ward can't protect you. Okay. Like, I know how to play, like, Morrowind. Like, I know what I'm doing, for the most part. But, like, build crafting in that game... If it is not a spear, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But, I remember... I was doing a casual... Like, I was, you know, just playing Morrowind. Just for the fun of it. And I wanted to do a mage build because, you know, magic is extremely fun in that game. And, dude, I think, like, it probably took me around, like, a few hours just to, like, comfortably win combat encounters. It's a skill issue for sure. But, yeah, I think. And same with Daggerfall. I've only beat Daggerfall once. And I used two-handed weapons with that. With what I was doing. But I did try out the magic system in there. Here, I'll take off the foot wraps, man. Give me some boots. But that magic system is also pretty unforgiving. But then again, like when I say I don't know how to play Daggerfall, I mean it. I don't know how to play that game. I'm surprised I got to the end, to be honest with you. I was just kind of blindly putting stuff in my level ups. It's like, oh yeah, that looks good. I think my armor was pretty not good either. I didn't realize to kill a werewolf you couldn't use certain weapons, and I couldn't get a weapon like a dwarven weapon for so long. So every time there was a werewolf in a cave, I just kind of had to run away from it the entire time. Okay, I do have something to say about this room right here. Okay. This room right here is pretty cool. It's nothing like mind-blowing, but you know, like you got the cage and the swirly spin up to the top. I think it's quite nice. White River Watch, like I said, is really short. Like we're literally at the end of it. We've been in here for like what, 3 minutes? Enemy placement isn't bad. That room we were just in can be annoying if they get the wolves out in time and you have people shooting arrows at you, depending on the difficulty you're playing as. But other than that, nothing too crazy. Pretty average. But this, oh baby. Are you gonna do something? Wow, he sucks. He actually sucks. Iron Hand gauntlets. Oh yeah. I also gotta start taking stuff to sell. Because we need money. This view, all worth it. It's not a bad dungeon. It's not a terrible dungeon, so you're not gonna go through that much suffering, but this is, you just see all of Skyrim here, pretty much. And it's so good. So good. All worth it. Does boost its score a bit up on the ranking of the vibes. White River Watch, I'm gonna say pretty average when it comes to a cave, and it's also pretty short. Like, almost too short. But the view at the top is really nice. You guys are also free to put your rankings 1 through 10. I may take it into consideration. I may not. I don't know. Just depends. But you are welcome to participate in ranking these dungeons. I would put. Okay, so here's my thought process, right? It's short, but this view is really nice at the end, and you do get good pair of gauntlets for for a two-handed warrior build. Really good gauntlets that you get pretty early on too. Right at the beginning of the game. My only complaint is, one, nothing really stands out to me in the cave. It's short. And, yeah. So, for that, I'm probably just going to have to give it right in the middle 5. Maybe a 4.5. Just because of how short it is. I'd love to see more of White River Watch, you know? I mean, to be fair, Ulfr the Blind's book, very funny joke. Classic, you know? It's just a book that doesn't have any writing in it. I may bump it up to just a 5, but I'm thinking 4.5. It's just too short. It's just too short, man. If it was just a little bit longer, it would be a 5. But other than that, nothing really stands out to me besides, you know, the gauntlets and the book. But most people don't even, you know, might not even use the gauntlets. They might not even need to because they're not two-handing weapons. So, I mean, you can't really fault. I don't know. I think a 4.5 is great for White River Watch. I might, you know, ponder at these scores and change them, but if I do that, I will obviously, you know, let you guys know next stream. Oh, also, stream schedules. I do have a little bit of a stream schedule set up. So Monday, I will have a stream on Monday, and then kind of like Monday morning, afternoonish. Don't have set times, by the way. You're just gonna have to remember Monday afternoonish, morning afternoonish. Tuesday's gonna be like late night streams because of my work schedule. I work night shifts, so you know, stream after that. So it's gonna be pretty late at night or early in the morning, depending where you are, but pretty late. And then Saturdays around the time I started now, maybe a little bit earlier. So Saturday evenings, and then Wednesdays every now and then. Wednesdays aren't gonna be an always, but they are. You know, it could happen on a Wednesday, and I will let you guys know. But that is I'll put it in the description of my streams before next stream, so you don't have to remember that. Ooh, hello, skeevers. Another level up. Wow. This is the fastest I've leveled up on a mage character, I swear. Alright. Dual Destruction. Once we get enough money, though, we will buy a new spell. Because we should be able to get at least Firebolt. Alright, I don't remember the name of you. What is you? Grey Winter Watch. Oh, another watch. I think this one just has a bear in it, but hey, man. So, Grey River Watch. Alright. I don't really do this cave too often. Oh, there's a troll. Scary? Is there 2 trolls? There's 2 trolls. Oh, fuck. Okay, get one down, get one down, get one dead, get one dead. Fire should kill. Okay, okay. He's dead. Okay, I exit, regain my stamina, and go back in. Awesome. Stupid troll doesn't even know how to get out of the cave. God, I love this. What the fuck? Oh man. What the f— how did that even happen? My drink. It fell over. I don't think it spilled too bad because it was pretty much empty. Okay, I think we're okay. All right, our magicka is recovered. All right, just one more troll. Should be easy enough. Come here, troll. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. You're gonna do a lot of damage. Why is this one tankier than the other one? Just keep him from regenerating health. That's all we need to do. Should be easy since we are using fire, but still. Oh my goodness. Okay. We gotta pull out some potions here. We'll drink 2 of those and 1 of those. I haven't leveled up my health, so we are like squishy. But it's fine, because we're agile and quick. Okay, well, that's it. The bandit placement, though. Elven arrows? Just 4 of them right there? An archery increase, okay. Gray River Watch. You gotta think of it as what it is. It's a little just side thing to do if you're doing an archer build, right? You know, you got elven arrows, you got an archery skill book, short, 2 trolls, nothing really crazy. It's a little stop to do to get that extra archery XP, right? There's not really any treasure in here. So that's another issue. I'm gonna have to give Gray River Watch a 2. Not because it's bad, just because there's really nothing to it, right? It's below average. It's like a— this sure is a place in Skyrim, you know? That kind of vibe. Anyways, yeah, that's definitely a 2. Because, I mean, like, you could come back later and just one-hit those trolls, and you're only in there for, like, 10 seconds. Stormcloak Camp. I guess we should discover this standing stone. I don't know if we'll ever use it, but I might want to at some point. And I think there's a spell here, a conjuration spell of raise a zombie. Why did she take like no damage when she didn't have her ward out? What was that? Hey. Okay, that skeleton nearly killed me. Conjure Undying Ghost? I thought it was a raise zombie spell. Well, we have that now. Pretty much the whole reason I went up there. Oh, yeah, okay, that fort is part of the Mages Guild. So we're gonna have to do that. I mean, that's probably gonna be one of the first things we do. Duh! Oh my god, headache. We'll probably do the Mages Guild pretty early on. because I am doing a mage build. And there's quite a few dungeons in there. Actually, I think every quest is a dungeon. Yeah. So we'll do that pretty early on. But I do want to at least do Whiterun Hold. Do all of the dungeons in Whiterun Hold before going to do anything else. I think that'd just be a good place to start. Get an entire hold done. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, what is it? Towers. Something towers. Valtheim Towers. Is this really a dungeon? No. But I'm still gonna rank it. Cause it's a place where you kill enemies and loot. I'd say that's a dungeon. But you're not really going in anywhere. So it's technically not a dungeon. But I'm just gonna rank it anyways. Cause why not? You know, we're here. We might as well. A little bonus. That's all this is. Just a little bonus. Ain't this a surprise? Hello, bandit. Oh, you do nothing. Little baby damage. That's what you do. Alright, let's get this archer up here. Goodbye. Oh, I could have pre-fired the bandit chief. Ooh, you're tanky. You're tanky. Hit skin is so nice. Oh my goodness. Highborn would be cooler. Sure. But we're an Argonian, man. And Argonians are far superior than High Elves. This dude's draining my magicka. Stop it. Why do you even have a staff? I think it's the first time I've seen a bandit here with a staff. But this right here, cinema, dude. A bridge going from one tower to another over a river. Oh yeah. I'd argue that this place is also an iconic location. Especially with the treasure nearby. I'm pretty sure there's a treasure map that leads you nearby to this place. But yeah, this place, as it's not really technically a dungeon, because you're not really going inside of the towers. You know, no loading screen is really what I mean. I think it's a pretty good area. And there's always an enchanted hunting bow up here. And depending on your level, it could be an imperial bow, but I think it's always a hunting bow. We already have a chill effect, though, but we will just take that to sell. So, the towers, for not really being a dungeon, being very short, but having that river go in between the bridge that connects the two towers. Two towers? Lord of the Rings? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna give this a 4. Purely just of the aesthetic of the towers. Really nothing about it other than just having this river run through the bridge into a waterfall. I gotta stop glazing the waterfalls, man. I'm glazing them too much. But it's just hard not to. Because waterfalls are fucking sick. They're epic. Alright. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I think we should be good to get a new spell from Farengar. And that probably wouldn't be a bad idea because those trolls.
Bit late to be wandering around, isn't it?
Those trolls was pretty scary. And then again, I didn't level up my health. My health is very low. Standard 100 here. And it's gonna be like that for a long time. Because I'm dumping every point into Magicka.
Come to Dragon's Reach. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Elemental Flare would be cool. It's cheaper than Firebolt. I guess Firebolt does do more damage. Lightning Bolt would be cool. Lightning Bolt. You know what? Fuck it. We'll get Lightning Bolt. Flames is good for now, but lightning could use an increase here.
Master the arcane arts.
I didn't even press that. Oh. Ooh, okay, that takes up a lot of magic. But doing like that, having it bolt action, I guess you would say,
If those rebels think they can best
seems
us,
to be the
they
best
might not
option
think
for this
copies.
spell. Okay. We're over here. We're kind of... This is kind of reaching the end of Whiterun Hold. So... why do I keep trying to drag the map with my mouse? I think... Do we go up to... Not Ustengrav. What the fuck is the place called, man? Like I said, I don't play Skyrim for like 3 months, and here I am struggling to remember the name of the place where you go and meet Amand Motier. What is that place called? Shit, whatever. We'll just walk around, man. I might at some point just say fuck it and use the console commands to discover every location. We'll see though. But for now, let's just take our time and walk through the lovely hold of Whiterun. I'm not gonna count giant camps. Giant camps aren't dungeons. And I guess I really shouldn't have counted the towers, but that's more of a dungeon than a giant camp, if we are being honest. We'll just walk around, see what we can discover. Oh yeah, there is this fort here, which I think has a bound weapon spell in it? Or am I thinking of a different fort? I don't think I am. I think this one does have a bound weapon in it. Ugh. Is this place bandits or mages? Bandits. Definitely bandits. Hello. Oh. My bolts are bugged. They're not showing. They do good damage though. They do quite a bit of damage. I thought that was a person. That's a training dummy. Their tactics worked on me. Oh my goodness. Just wrap it up. We've beat the game. We've already just beat the game. Nothing will challenge me. Besides, I guess, running out of magicka. That's gonna be quite the challenge. Keeping my magicka up. Until we get good enchanting, then Yeah, our magicka regen's not gonna be too great. Oh, speaking of magicka regeneration, dude, this playthrough is meant to be a mage build. I'm getting so many good mage things. Okay, one of those hit him. Put the bow away. See, like right now. Just put it away, man. Just put it away. You don't need it. What you need is a nice funeral. A nice burial surrounded by your loved ones. It's not my fault he chose this way of life. He could have been a bandit in Cyrodiil. I'm not there right now. He could have lived a long and prosperous life in Cyrodiil as a bandit. That's what every bandit should know. When the Dragonborn comes around, just pack it up, man. Just... Oh my goodness. Oh my... Oh. You know how I said, like, 20 seconds ago that we beat the game and nothing can challenge me? I lied. A bandit with a two-handed weapon will always be the bane of my existence. They just do so much damage. And I don't even know where that mage came from. That mage just appeared. He just spawned behind me. Which isn't very cool, bro. Okay. The two-handed bandit came from up here.
What was that?
Nothing. I promise you it's nothing. Okay, then we switch to flames. Okay. There we go. Wait, is that sparks? Okay. Oh god, and he just drains my magicka. Dude, who uses lightning magic? Enemies should not be able to use lightning magic. Just watch. I just need my magicka to regen. What? If he opens this door, I'm just immediately closing it. He'll never know.
Can't hide from me.
Is he just gonna let me regen my magicka with the door closed? Is this what we're doing now? Bro cannot figure out how to open a door? His stupid ward, man. Oh, I think we got a hit off right there. That was not a hit. Alright. Mayhap, it wouldn't be bad to just hold on to a melee weapon if I'm dealing with mages. Because mage on mage combat, my goodness. All they do is hold up their ward. And for some reason they have infinite magicka regeneration. So the ward never goes down and they don't stop casting it. They will always have that up. Bam. Okay. Fort Greymore. So far, it's just a fort. Like, the forts are gonna be really hard to rank because unfortunately, they are just all the same. I'm mainly looking for, like, the Nordic and Dwemer ruins. But, I mean, these are classified as dungeons, according to what a dungeon is. But like I said, the forts, they're all just gonna be same, you know? Nothing too different from each other besides the layout. Nothing that's gonna be really unique. Just fort. That's all these are. Just fort. See, I promise you guys, she may seem like a sweet old lady that is just being held captive by bandits. I think there's something darker going on. Is that the entire fort? Oh, I guess there's the prison. But we can access that outside. We'll head into the prison real quick. See what's going on over there. And then I will give my final ranking. Oh, hello. Yeah, your shield isn't gonna do much. See how quick I was with that? He didn't even draw his weapon. I do not have the carry weight for that. I missed. Oh my god. Another mage. I am the only mage allowed in the land of Skyrim. The only mage allowed is me. Lori Crop. Ooh, there's a troll. This is a little fancy. Okay, well, that was Fort Greymore. Chat. Fort Greymore. I'm gonna have to, like, I'm gonna tell you now, most of the forts are gonna get the same ranking, and that's going to be a 5. Just average. Just your average Joe. Some of them might get lower, some of them might get higher, but yeah, in my opinion, most of the forts that I can remember are 5, you know? That is, except for some of them are unique and good. Very fun. You do also have to take in if the location has a quest, like either if you get a quest from outside of the dungeon or inside of the dungeon. Like that one quest in the Rift where this dude is like trying to find his wife, but his wife is the leader of a bandit ring, and she's like, get him to go away. I don't want him here. So you're like, okay. You tell him that his wife's dead. You hand him the ring. See, that would bump a fort up to at least a 6, and the other fort with Ilya, also in the Rift. I already know what I'm gonna give that fort. That's probably one of the best forts. Oh, a Khajiit caravan. Hello. How's it going? Can I sell you some things?
Take a look.
Oh, thank you, man. I need to sell you a lot. We already have chills, so we'll sell that. Keep the staff. Sell that. We'll keep that just in case. We're gonna disenchant this. Iron armor. Wait. Oh, God. Oh, no. I sold him the Iron Hand gauntlets. I wanted to disenchant those. I mean, not like we're really gonna use them. Or use two-hand.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
You know, it's... Man, that's a unique item. I wasn't paying attention. Where would Whiterun Hold cut off from? Probably once it starts looking too much like the Reach, huh? That would be my guess. Oh, here's a nice little cave. Oh, hello, wolf. Oh, oh, there's two of them. I didn't even hear the second one. I didn't even see the second one. A deer. North Brittleshin Pass. This will lead me to Fall Creek. But this part of the cave is in Whiterun Hold, so I will count it in Whiterun Cold. Cold? Hold. North Brittleshin Pass. Alright. Let's see what this pass has to offer. Oh, I already... Get rid of that. Please. How am I not hitting it? Excuse me, game. Oh! An ice spike from where? Where'd that ice spike come from? I mean, thank you, random ice spike. I don't know where you came from. I vaguely remember this place. I don't think I do it too often. 'Cause there's really no need. Apprentice Necromancer. I thought this dude would be a master necromancer. Or am I thinking of a completely different area? Oh, are you out of magicka? I'm gonna live. This dude right here. He thinks he's hot shit. You know what? You know what, dude? I'm gonna take your soul. Oh, you're kind of tanky. No, you don't run away. You don't run away. I didn't even get to take his soul. I didn't even get to do what I wanted. We'll take that. I will take his robes. Warrior's Charge. Ew. Conjuration increase. Oh, there's a disenchanter right here. Steel War Axe of Souls. Okay. And Necromancer Robes. It's a good enchantment. For now. Anything in here? Human heart? Oh boy. I missed this chest. Oh. That's another thing I can disenchant. So far, you know, it's pretty nice. This room's pretty cool, and that room leading up to it with like the little spiral rock formation and that little wooden bridge. All quite nice. Uh-oh. Ooh, almost got me. So far, nothing's really standing out to me. Except that. That would have killed us. That genuinely would have killed me. And that's the end of it. To Skyrim, we're gonna end up in Falkreath. Yeah. So I guess you could just connect the two and have them the same dungeon. I don't really have a whole lot to say about that. For what it is, it's nice. It's got some cool parts, and it is very cool how it leads you from one hold to the next through the mountain. There's a few of those in the game. I think only 2, if I remember right. Brittleshin Pass, I'm gonna give it a 6. Just for its usefulness, getting across the mountain pretty quickly. But knowing Skyrim players, as I myself am one, I'd get a horse and just try to climb over the mountain. It would take way longer and be way more stressful, but god damn it, I will get over that mountain. But the idea of the usefulness that the pass has, I'm gonna give it a 6. Oh, the seducers. Or are those the saints? They're neither. I haven't started the quest yet. I think those are the saints. What is this cave over here? Stamina low. That's the first time our stamina, dude, I can't talk. Stamina has been low. Oh, there's the caravan. What is you? Bloated Man's Grotto. Sounds familiar. Sounds very, very familiar. Is this the Hersing's quest? Bloated Man's Hollow. I think this is the Hersing quest one, but I thought the entrance was in Falkreath. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out real soon. It sure is Hersing's quest. Okay. This place is very unique. Not only is it because it's a Daedric quest, and you know, when you're doing the Daedric quest, you walk in, werewolf, he's standing right here. Sinding? I think that's his name. He's standing right there. You know, you got the whole blood moon because of the hunt. I just really like this open area. Like, you know, it's just this canyon surrounded by, like, you're inside the mountain right now, pretty much. Hey, no. Oh, I'm dead. Our first death of the game was to a Spriggan. Awesome sauce. I completely forgot about the Spriggan there. Oh, we do have a level up. Magicka. I'll get at least 200 Magicka before I put 1 point to Bell. Oh, hello. Hello, wolves. But yeah, like, look, like, this is just so pretty. This is such a pretty area. And when it's the blood moon, you know, when you're doing Hersing's quest and it's the blood moon, oh, it goes from pretty to cool real fucking quick. Such a cool area during that quest. You also do get a unique sword here, too. Yep, I see ya. I know you're coming this time. And I do more damage than you now. Yeah, that was actually still really, really close. Let me quick save. Oh, well, that's okay. I should have known. I should have remembered. We might dabble in alchemy just for the Magicka region potions. Or just Magicka potions in general. Orcish Warhammer and Staff of Courage. We're already level 5. That's actually crazy. Bolar's Writ? To he who finds this, know that I, Achilles Bolar, last of the Blades to survive the attack on Cloud Ruler Temple, took refuge here in this ancient sanctuary. The Thalmor have come for me, but they shall not desecrate this place. I go forth to meet my death with honor. If you are worthy, take up my blade and do the same. Bolar's Oath Blade. It's very cool. Does 25 points of stamina damage. Creatures and people up to level 12 flee from combat for 30 seconds. Enchantment sucks donkey dick, okay? We can all be honest. If this was Oblivion or Morrowind, stamina damage is good. It's, you know, the enemies can attack or they'll fall over in Oblivion. But in this game, it just doesn't matter. IMO, stamina damage just doesn't really do anything. You know, why have stamina damage when you could have absorb health or a shock enchantment, fire enchantment, or both? But Bolar's Oathblade is very cool. It's very secret. How many of you knew about that, huh? Probably everybody. This game has been out for how many years? Over a decade. There's two of them. Oh, we're so dead. We're so dead. Two of them? I hate Spriggans. I hate them. They can die. They can just all perish and die. For all I care. Because I don't care, though. Like, I don't care. I don't care about the Spriggans coming out of the tree. Like, they own the place. Well, okay, technically. This is my place now, though. Oh, I have healing out. Okay, I wonder if I can just bait one. Okay, yep, there it is. Oh, no, they both just... Oh my goodness. I cannot be missing. I do not have the magicka to be missing or the help. Dude, their range is so far. My goodness. Okay, yeah, that's good. Drink two of those. Oh my goodness, stop it. I'm missing so much. What? Ow! Like, actually, how am I still taking damage? I've turned the corner. Wall hacking. Like, actual wall hacks. I missed. I guess that is the problem with a lightning bolt here. My aim isn't good. I haven't played an FPS in so long. What is draining my health, man? It can't be the Spriggan. The Spriggan is nowhere near me. Oh, I see it. I wonder... Oh, I did not mean to do that. I wonder if I can... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Where? Oh, nuts. Okay. Oh, there you are. Okay, now you decide to show yourself. The moment I fall down from my safe haven, please get up. Okay. Can still hit me through the rocks somehow. That's interesting. What? Dude. Get up. Get up. Get up. What do you mean? I hate them. I hate them so much. Oh my god. Dude, we're back here. Maybe I just leave. No, I have to clear it. I have to clear the dungeon. That's another unsaid rule that I forgot to say. I have to clear the dungeon. Once I leave the dungeon, it has to say cleared when I look at the map. I hate Spriggans. They come out of the tree and ruin my day. Oh, hello. Yeah. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead. There's no way. There's no way I live. I don't have hit skin yet. Hit skin? Hist skin. Dude, I can't. I actually just can't talk today. Like, it's genuinely impossible for me to talk today. Okay. Come on, I can get up here. Come on. Lori crop. I swear to God, if they can still hit me from here, they're actually cheating. There's no way, right? How is that not hitting them? Excuse me, game. Did the lightning bolt just not go through them? Like, just phase through the Spriggan's body? Is that not what just happened? What? I'll take it. I don't know what happened, but, you know, I'm not gonna complain. Oh, I forget they heal for like half of their health. Okay, I gotta get over there. I have to switch to the steel war axe. Bam, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Made out of wood, but they weren't hard enough. Okay, that nightmare is over. I don't know what happened to that one. That one just died. Just health gone. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I'm just a little confused. That's all. Average Skyrim, right? Typical Sky. There's a fucking bear now? I don't remember. Dude, I'm level 5, game. Game, I am level 5. You're throwing at least level 8 enemies at me right now. I get that this is a Daedric quest, okay? I get that this is a location for a late game quest. Not really. I think it is level like 5 that you get Hersine's quest, or is it level 7? Level 10? I don't know. It's not too far, but it's not too high of a level. I know that, but still, like 2 Spriggans at the same time, and then right into a bear. My goodness. Oh, see, now this is what I'm talking about right here. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. This place is so cool. I really thought this was on the Falkreath side of the mountain. But I guess not. I should be taking these You're lying. Another one. Another one. And my bolts are just going straight through the Spriggan. Okay, okay, pull out the steel war axe. No! Stop it. Okay. We might have to do a little bit of melee combat, just in the early game. Be a little bit of a battle mage. But we'll take these wolf pelts, because, like I said, we might do a little bit of smithing. Don't know what for. Maybe for, like, a little weapon. But, okay. Well, that is Bloated Man's Grotto. Honestly, there's a lot to, there's a lot to think about here. So, this place is a Daedric quest location. It has a blood moon, so it does change during that quest. It doesn't stay the same. You get a unique weapon, a pretty secretive unique weapon. It's very pretty. You have a waterfall. It's a cave, so you expect to be indoors, and then you're greeted by this very nice secluded location surrounded by mountain, like the mountain. You're inside the mountain. With the sky overhead, the trees, like just the way the rocks are formed. I don't know, the fallen over tree. There's just so much that's special about this place. Downside, 4 Spriggans. They're not that hard, but I came here a little bit early, so it was a little bit more troublesome than it needed to be. But it wasn't. The enemy placement and enemies in here aren't, you know, ridiculous. They're not, it's not too crazy, right? It's what you would expect. You know, Spriggans, bears, wolves. It's what you would expect in a place like this. With that being said, because it has a really cool quest, good quest item, secret weapon, very, very unique location, I am going to give this place a 9. A 9. This place is wonderful. It would be a 10, but Spriggans were here. No. There's only one place that I will give a 10. As far as I am aware of. That might change. There might be a few more 10s. But I have a specific place in mind that is a 10. It might be the only 10. But we'll see. I don't know why I did that. I feel awful now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Fox. Think of it as a mercy kill, you know? Alright. Once we start getting more into the Reach looking area, we'll kind of do a big loop. But there's a lot of places. I know Whiterun has a lot of dungeons. Not too many, but quite a few. Ooh. Is this more over here? Or is it across the mountain? Because across the mountain would be Falkreath. So it needs to be on this side of the mountain range for it to be Whiterun. I suppose we'll see. There's a fort. Ooh, it might be on the other side of the mountain here. Yikes. It's not great. Kind of disappointed, man. I was very excited to go inside this cave. But now it's just I can't. Unless I can. I'm very confused on where this cave is. It's up above. It's up here. But how I think it's I think it's in the Falkreath range, unfortunately. Unfortunately. This fort, however, I think is on the very edge. Excuse me? Oh, fuck. Oh, there's Forsworn. We're in reach. We're in the reach. Never mind, I lied. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it to him. I'm not fighting the Forsworn at level 5. You kidding me? I did just walk right past this. Oh. This was definitely the work of the Forsworn, man. Okay, so that's the reach. Oh man, dude. Whiterun is so fucking big. It's so big. Massive. Maybe we should have started off with a smaller area. No, it's fine because then it's like, you know, we get the bulk of it done right here. This and the Rift are the two, I guess the Reach too, but more so the Whiterun and the Rift. I think the Rift is bigger than the Reach. Also, investing in a horse might have not been a bad idea, but it's a little too late for that now. I guess now you can just fast travel back, but I do need to save my money. Wild horses do exist as well. We could find one. Broken Fang Cave. Is this the vampire cave that when you do the Dawn/Duskfang Creation Club quest, you'll find a note talking about bloodthirst, and the vampire in here will have bloodthirst? It's either this one or the other one, but I think it's this one. Broken Fang Cave. All right, dude. We've already gone through quite a bit. Well, how many dungeons have we done in just about 2.5 hours here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've already done 9 dungeons. That's progress, baby. That's like 5 dungeons an hour. That's not bad. Until we get to some that are extremely long. Okay, it is the vampire one. I was correct. Might not be bad to switch to flames here. Just because they're weak and everything. And because my magicka regenerates so fucking slowly. What a kill cam. I need everybody to clap their hands and cheer with pure joy on how cool that kill cam is. Skyrim's most hype moments. Number 1. Skeleton stands there, then dies. Oh yeah. Bone meal. Wouldn't milk be a bone meal? Anyways, vampire armor. Oh, hold up. Do we choose drip over function? Like, do we choose the drip? I could realistically enchant this. But our magicka, we've got 50%. Okay, we're gonna hold on to that. We will keep the boots on though, because we do need boots, and you know, vampire boots are cool. Like I did say at the beginning, we will become a vampire because vampire mages are super strong, and I think it would fit until we get Harkin's clothes, I guess. But I think wearing vampire armor would fit. Oh. No. Oh my god, we're right there. Thank you, game. Ooh. A silver sapphire circlet. Epic. Okay. I hope it's not a master vampire. I'm level 5, game. Do not be a master vampire. It's a master vampire. Oh, he's dying pretty easily though. He's dying pretty quickly. You do a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. Get away from me. Get away from me. Away! Away! Oh my god, you're almost dead. No, don't. No, you can't go invisible. Thank you. Okay. I missed like 3 times. Okay. Yeah. Since this is like basically the entire cave here, I'm gonna praise it because I like vampires. I love vampires. I think they're very cool. I wish they would. I wish they were scary. Make vampires scary again. Right? Vampires are super cool, and I love the vampire aesthetic in Skyrim. I really do. Castle Volkihar, probably my favorite location. It's definitely up in the top 5. And just this with, you know, the bloody rags, the bones, and the cages, and the tombs. And then you go down here, and I don't know. I love the vampire aesthetic in Skyrim. Love this cave. Too short. I'm not going to sit here and glaze it. It does have its problems, like being way too short. There's a black soul gem right there. I wonder how long that's been there. Probably this entire time. Destruction spells cost 12% less to cast. Yes, please. And Steel Sword of Sparks. Also, yes, please. Okay. We have a level up. I'm going to choose Magicka again. And for now, I think that's fine. But enchanting, I would like to get a little bit of enchanting going, just to help out in this early game. We just need better magicka regen. That's pretty much it. And I guess the destruction spells cost, you know, less to cast would also be nice. Just a little bonus. Okay. And yeah, okay, I think this is the cave that you meet with the Redguard warriors to talk about Sadia over here. I think this is that cave. Oh, there's a giant right there. No, thank you. I think I'm okay on that. Don't think we can take on a giant quite yet. I mean, we can barely take on Spriggans. What the hell? Okay. What is this place called again? Swindler's Den. I knew it was something piratey. Something to do with pirates. Okay. Oh yeah, with, I don't think I gave it a score. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. I'm a little sleep deprived. But Broken Fang Cave, I'm gonna give a 7. It would be an 8 if it was a bit longer, but just purely the vibes, vampire aesthetic will always get a high score from me. This is my personal opinion, by the way. I'm not trying to be objective here. You know, this is my personal opinion. Like I said, you can feel free to, you know, type in chat what you would rank these, or, you know, under the comments on the VOD if you watch this, you can participate. And I might take it into suggestion, you know, I might take it in and consider the score you put, you know. But Broken Fin Cave would be a 7 for me personally. And you also get, I literally just said it. What the fuck was the weapon? I just said it like a few minutes ago. Bloodthirst. Do get Bloodthirst from it, but that is Creation Club, and I guess technically Creation Club is now base game. So that's also a reason why it's a 7. But Swindler's Den here. Den. Alright. I know I just yapped and we're so ready to see what's inside Swindler's Den. But I will be right back. Alright? Just real quick. Alright, now I'm back. Everybody have fun while I'm gone? I hope not. I sure hope not. Okay. Swindler's Den. I gotta be better at remembering to rank the dungeons right after we do it. Nice open area here. You can see the shortcut exit, which is pretty nice. You're like, oh, how do I get up there? What's up there? This nice ray of sunshine just on the chest right there. This chest better be good. It's literally radiating. 69 gold. Nice. Iron arrows. Nice. You got some arrows right there. Oh, I can't one-hit you guys yet? Pretty standard cave bandit room. Nothing too crazy about it. Oh. Cheese. A cheese wedge. Most valuable item in the game. For sure. For sure, man. Ooh. Nice little dining room table. Oh, you're not dead. Right, I don't one-hit you guys yet. I'm okay, there's that. Where did the other guy run off to? Okay, so you got another nice big open room right here, but this is a dining room, it looks like. A mage. You've got to be shitting me. Why is every... You know what? I'm gonna use this. I'll use the unique sword I just got. Ooh. Okay. Now back to magic. Nice. Potion of resist shock. It's gonna come in handy later. For when... oh boy. For when the mages get really annoying. But yeah, I think for now I'm going to try and find like an orcish dagger maybe. Because we are around that level. We have had an orcish weapon drop. And enchant that and use that just for the beginning of the game. I want to be pure mage. It's like I said, it's been a while since I played that way. It's my favorite way to play this game. Well, a battle mage is, but mainly magic focus. But dining room is nice. I think I would enjoy a nice turkey and cheese sandwich with a side of Doritos here. You know, I can just see myself. It's like a picnic table when you're camping, and you're eating a nice turkey sandwich, or maybe something you just put on the fire. You know, one of those easy meals, campfire meals, like a can of beans. I can see myself enjoying this, like that meal in this room right here. I bet it would hit 10 times harder than it usually would. Yeah, right. Nice, you know, walking through water. Very, very nice. Oh, there's a bandit chief. Okay. Get away from me. You are gonna do a lot of damage. Oh, he had an orcish greatsword. Steel dagger. I mean, I take it for now. Might be the best thing we can get. Just because it seems like orcish weapons are only dropping from the higher level enemies. Iron. Puh. No. Ooh. Ooh, my goodness. 2 enchanted boots? Just right there? Actually crazy. I do like this room. 1, because it has a waterfall, and 2, when you're doing Sadia's quest, you just have this, like, little squad, not little, but you just have a squad of Redguard warriors, and it's kind of intimidating. But really cool, the way they're just standing around in a little circle around the waterfall. I think it's very neat. So that is, what is this place called again? Swindler's Den. I was about to say Broken Fang Cave, but we just did that. So Swindler's Den. It does have a quest tied to this location. A pretty short quest, but a fun quest nonetheless, because you get to choose the outcome of that quest. You can either side with Sadia and kill the Redguard warriors and help her escape, or you can team up with the Redguard warriors because Sadia is a traitor. Thalmor supporter Sadia is. The dining room was nice. I did like the dining room. That was probably my favorite room. You know, it's short. A lot of these are just like a little too short, you know? If they were just like one room longer, I think it'd be the perfect length. Swindler's Den, you gotta keep the pretty fun quest in mind. But I don't think I can give it higher than like a 6.5. I think that's... I'm sorry for clicking the pen so much, but I think I'm gonna give it a 6. 6.5 because of the quest. Definitely because of the quest. It's not yet a 7, but it's almost there. Okay. Where should we go next? Which way did we come from Broken Fang? I guess we could just keep going this way, right? Maybe find something cool. Alright, where's the wolf? Get out of here. Get out of here, man. There's a farm. Oh, is this like the Creation Club farm? Or is it the other farm? I don't know. I haven't... Oh, no, Rorikstead would be right next to... Oh, no, it is the Creation Club farm. Oh. That's actually going to be quite handy when we start dabbling in alchemy. Very fast way to make good gold, too. So it might not be... Might not be too bad. We'll just discover it for now. Well, we won't worry too much about the farm. It will still be there when we return to it. Why do I get turned around so much? My goodness. Okay, we need to be heading this way. Looking for any sort of cave or anything. God, what's that one cave? The cave where you meet Amand Motier. What's it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. That one might be a little too, what's the word? It's a little too dangerous for us right now, because of the boss. The boss is quite powerful. I don't think we're strong enough to do that one. It's not Oostengrav. What is it called? It's literally on the tip of my tongue.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. His voice shouted in a heart.
What, dude? It's gonna drive me crazy. I know where it is. Why can't I remember it? Honestly, I think we're gonna do it. I think we'll do it right now because it's not too far from Whiterun, and we can just pick up over here, wherever we left off. It's just Lund's hut. It sure is. I don't think there's a cave in Lund's hut, right? I think he was just too friendly to skeevers, and they killed him. I mean, look at this place. This place looks like the back of a Chuck E. Cheese. A key? I don't remember where the key is. Is there a cave by Lund's hut? I think there is. It's gonna drive me crazy. Amon Motier. What cave is that? I remember there being like a cave somewhere around here. Like there's this cave, but I think it's too far away to be the one I'm thinking of. I could be thinking of another place. Okay, we're gonna just attempt that. But are we strong enough for that? Because that boss is pretty strong. Ooh, that cave that we were going to actually might just be in the reach of Whiterun Hold. Not the reach, but, you know, like the borders of Whiterun Hold. I hope it is. I mean, I guess if it's like a little outside of it, it's fine. Like it's nothing like that's gonna ruin the experience. It's like literally on the border of the Reach and Whiterun. What is this place? Rebels Karen. Sounds familiar. So there might be something special with this place. Rebels Karen. Definitely a Forsworn sounding name. And, well, because of their signs. Their signs of Forsworn. Forsworn. A little scary. Oh, this is Red Eagle. We don't have Red Eagle. That's why it sounded familiar. Okay, well we can't do that quite yet, because that is quest related. I knew it sounded familiar. Well, we'll keep on walking over here. I want to at least find a decent cave. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Or dungeon. Those look like bandits. Yeah, oh yeah, those are bandits that are dressed up as Imperials. When was the last time you've seen an orc in Imperial armor, huh? Never. You've never seen it. Not in this game. I'm sure there is, lore-wise. But in this game? Oh, hell no. You wouldn't say that. Okay. We might be a little too far. Oh my goodness. That was scary. That was a little fucking scary. Maybe getting all the locations discovered wouldn't be a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're getting way too far. This is definitely not Whiterun Hold. At least I don't think it is. We'll go from Fort Greymore and see what we can find. Oh, they're back. The bandits are back. That was fast. Wow. Oh, no. Imperials took it over. Right, they do that. I was like, that was a little quick for enemies to respawn. What's this cave over here? I see some wolves. Ooh! What a kill cam. I will say, one thing that I do dislike about being a magic user in this game, the kill cams, they suck. They suck so bad. Redoran's Retreat sounds, again, familiar. But, let me write it down. Redoran's Retreat. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Looks like a mine more than a cave, if anything, just because of the doors. Why does this sound familiar? There's something in here. There's got to be something in here. Is there a quest tied to this place? Or have I just been in here way too many times than I realize? Could be that. Oh my goodness. Dude should have just stayed away. Stay away. Stay away. Ooh, a bandit chief. That got stuck on a crate. My goodness. That dude was super menacing. Ooh, a treasure map. Oh, it's the Whiterun one. I don't think we'll get it, but I mean, we could take it. Steel armor. Oh yeah. Sneak increased to 21, not bad. I mean, what can you say about this place? Really? Well, I don't even think we were in here for a full minute. I mean, it's a mine. I'm pretty confident on giving this like a 3. Not the best. It's definitely a 3. I mean, you could argue a 4 if you really wanted to. If this is like your favorite location and you're like, Ritteran's Retreat is actually a 5. I mean, I would disagree. I would maybe go 3.5 to 4. I don't think it's a 5, man. But hey, if Ritteran's Retreat is your favorite place, all power to you. I gotta wait till daytime because I need to sell things. I hope Adrienne is outside. Oh. Speak of the devil.
Got some good piece. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I am looking to sell. I will sell Bolar's Oathblade. We are not like I usually keep all the unique items, but we don't need it. We're not here for the items. We're here for the dungeons. That's what it's all about. We'll keep a dagger. Just for some, you know, good damage.
I don't claim.
What do you have for sale? Do you have anything?
Pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Let's see. I sold Bolar's Oathblade for 339 gold. She's selling it for 3,137. What is this? A car dealership? Good lord, man. Is this some retro game shop that when you trade in like a really old sought after game and they give you $200 and then put it up on their store for $2,000? Listen, man, that's fucked up. All right, Adrienne, average Imperial right here. Well, I would say average Breton. That would make the most sense, but she is an Imperial. Okay. We got that. This is the dagger is gonna kind of be like a lifeline for when we run out of magicka. Just be nice to have, but we will go enchant it. I guess we could have disenchanted Bolar's Oathblade, but we're gonna need money for spells. We're gonna need money for spells. That's where all of our money is gonna go to. Spells. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Yeah, right. Hello, Farengar. Goodbye, Farengar. Increased fire resistance. Carrying capacity increased by 35 points. Pretty good. Alright. Steel. Ooh, shock damage. But soul trap.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great.
We'll just enchant it with the shock. We need damage. We should be pretty okay with our soul gems. We won't need a whole lot, but it might have been good to have a soul trap weapon. Yeah, I think we made some pretty good progress today. We did about, hold on, let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We did 13 dungeons today in just 3 hours. That's a pretty good ratio, if you ask me. Let me actually just number these, actually. Okay, yeah, 13 dungeons in 3 hours? Not bad. And honestly, I'm quite happy to leave it off there because, you know, we just got a good upgrade. Honestly, I might just use the console command to make everything show up, but the only problem is it's gonna be hard to tell which ones we already did. I guess it does say cleared, but sometimes it just doesn't say cleared, which is a problem. But for my first stream back for like what, 3 months, I appreciate you all for watching. Streams will be happening more consistently now on Monday morning. So the schedule, I will put it in the description of next stream. Monday morning / afternoonish, and then Tuesdays are gonna be like late streams, so early in the morning, late at night. Saturdays around the evening to night, not too late in the night, but you know, evening to night. And then sometimes Wednesdays, not all Wednesdays, but some Wednesdays. That is the new stream schedule. Did I save? I think I did. I appreciate you all for watching. I'm glad to be back at streaming. I miss streaming quite a bit, and I'm happy to be doing it again. But I will see you all on Monday, or I guess Saturday. Yeah, I'll see you all on Saturday. Anyways, have a good night, everybody.